Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of Soul Sessions. My name is Lisa Ferraro and this is all part of SoulCall Ministries. And this evening's Soul Session is, as always, it's music, inspirational poetry and readings, and silent meditation for the opportunity to allow yourself to assimilate into your cells that contemplation of connecting with source energy, that field of oneness. And tonight, I say it's special because tonight is a special Rumi edition of Soul Sessions. And I'm going to be reading from this book right here called Love's Ripening. And you can see all of my little notes. This is the book that Edika and I used to, when we worked with Sheikh Kabir Helminski, to craft the songs of Rumi, songs inspired by the poetry of Rumi. And we did that several years ago, and you can find those on Lisa and Edika, ERIKA.com. And you could also find it on SoulCallMinistries.org, songs inspired by the poetry of Rumi. With the work, the translations of Sheikh Kabir Helminski and Sheikha Camille Helminski. And Monday, May 4th, we're starting our class on the mystical teachings of Rumi. And Kabir and Camille, the Sheikh and the Sheikha of the Mevlevi order of Sufism in the West, are going to be joining me the third week of that class. So check it out on SoulCall Ministries. So today I thought we would just take the opportunity to take a deep breath and immerse ourselves in the mysticism of the 13th century mystic poet Rumi. And let yourselves be nourished by the music and the poems that inspired the music. And I'll read those for us. But first, if you know a meditation posture, I invite you to get into that position right now. Allow yourselves to relax, even just lying on the floor during soul sessions. You know, I talk about meditation often, and sometimes in this time, especially with a lot of the challenges and the changes coming down with us, just relax. Get into a position where you're really comfortable and you feel genuinely calm. And if you want to sit in a meditation posture, I'll give you one that I use. It's with my feet flat on the floor, palms turned upward at the juncture of the thighs and abdomen, spine straight. And one thing I do is like to touch my shoulder blades together and just feel my spine straight and gently relax. Chin parallel to the floor, which opens up the back area. So the medulla oblongata region of the spine has that flow of energy coming up. And then lift your eyes gently to the point between the eyebrows, the Christ consciousness center, Krishna consciousness center, third eye region. Just gently lift them there. If you're lifting them too much, it'll hurt a little bit, so no pain. One of my masters of Qigong says, no pain, no pain. No pain. So we're not in it for that. Like the world can beat us up enough. So let's just take our time today and allow ourselves to be nourished with love. So lifting your eyes gently to that point between the eyebrows. And then following the breath. The breath is the cord of life that keeps us in the body, is on the breath. That life energy, there's prana and pranava. Pranayama is control of the breath. And we're not trying to control it as much as we are just allowing ourselves to recognize the inhalation, the incoming breath, and the outgoing breath, as if you're just observing as some third party watching the body breathe. On the inhalation, I invite you to mentally chant, I am. And on the exhalation, mentally chant, that I am. So I am, that I am. I am, that I am. And when you notice that your mind is thinking anything but I am, that I am, gently bring it back. Just gently bring your mind back to I am, that I am. Or if you have a mantra that you use that mantra. But just being very gentle, relax the body, calm the mind. I am, that I am. Thank you for being with us tonight. So here we go. I'm going to start with a song called Nothing Happens Without You.
At times, I'd say I had self-control. At times I felt a prisoner of myself. Now all that's changed. Nothing happens without you. If all the world were suddenly gone, it couldn't happen without you. Of all the worlds we chose, love alone, nothing happens without you. Nothing happens without you. You are air and you are wings. You are my work and repose, my rose garden and spring. Nothing happens without you. Galaxies of clearest night stand humbly before you. A hummingbird lands upon my hand. Nothing happens without you. Nothing happens without you. Your gentleness, your humbling power leaves my heart nowhere else to turn. Names inscribed within this heart of mine. Where in the universe can I hide? Nothing happens without you. Nothing happens without you. Your gentleness, your humbling power leaves my heart nowhere else to turn. Nothing happens without you. Nothing happens without you.
This is Listen, O Drop. Listen, O Drop. Give yourself up without regret. In exchange, gain the ocean. Listen, O drop, bestow upon yourself this honor. In the arms of the sea, be secure. Who indeed should be so fortunate? An ocean wooing a drop. In God's name, sell and buy at once. Give a drop and take this sea full of pearls.
Listen, oh drop. Listen, listen, oh drop. Listen, 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 oh drop. Listen, 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 oh drop. In the arms of the sea, be secure. In the arms of the sea, be secure. Listen, 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 oh drop. Listen, listen, oh drop. Listen, 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 oh drop. Listen, listen, oh drop. In the arms of the sea, be secure. In the arms of the sea, be secure. Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Listen, 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 oh drop. 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 Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Have you ever seen an ocean wooing a drop, wooing a drop? Listen, 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 oh drop. 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 Listen, 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 oh
Don't Go Back to Sleep by Rumi. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep.
Sit with your friends. Don't go back to sleep. Night travelers are full of light, blessed by the company they keep. Be watchful when the moon is full. The moon appears for travelers at night. This yearning's our way. Night searches for our signs. Spirit can, without delay, save us from the whirlpool of time. Be a wakeful candle in a golden dish. Weep as you melt, offering your sit with your friends. Don't go back to sleep. This yearning's our way. Don't go back to sleep. Weep as you melt. Don't go back to sleep. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't sink like a fish to the bottom of the sea. Surge like an ocean. Don't go back to sleep. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. This yearning's our way. Don't go back to sleep. This yearning's our way. Don't go back to sleep.
Rare soul wine. If all the world is full of thorns, the lover's heart would be a bed of roses. Even if the sphere of stars stops turning, the world of lovers keeps going on. Everybody gets sad sometime, but the lover's soul keeps a tender smile. Give the lover an unlit candle, and they'll awaken it with their own light. Although alone, a lover is never lonely, forever with the hidden beloved. The lover's wine spills out of their chests, and they give their love in secret ways. Love will not be satisfied with 100 promises, for those who steal your heart away have so many tricks. If you see a lover feigning sick, expect the beloved to soon be at the bedside. Ride on, love, and don't worry about the road, because the steed of love has the smoothest ride. It will take you home in a single thrust, even though the road is rough. You won't find lovers munching in the pasture. Lovers sip a rare soul wine.
If all the world is full of thorns, the lover's heart would be a bed of roses. Even if the sphere of stars stops turning, the world of lovers keeps going on. Everybody gets sad sometimes, but the lover's soul keeps a tender smile. Give the lover an unlit candle, and she'll awaken it with her own light. If all the world is full of thorns, the lover's heart would be a bed of roses. Even if the sphere of stars stops turning, the world of lovers keeps going on. Everybody gets sad sometimes, but the lover's soul keeps a tender smile. Give the lover an unlit candle, and he'll awaken it with his own light. lover's heart would be a bed of roses, even if the sphere of stars stops turning. The world of lovers keeps going on.
You yourself are the melody. Don't turn to another beggar. You belong exclusively to us. Don't sell yourself short. You are priceless. Divide the sea with your staff. You are the Moses of your time. Tear the robe of the moon in half. You are the light of Mohammed. Sweep the beautiful wine bottles off the shelf. You are Joseph, or Sheba, the most beautiful. Bestow a life-giving breath, the same as the one Christ breathed. Charge into the battle alone. You are the hero of the time. Tear open the gates of the city. You are the Ali, the chosen one. Take back the seal from the demon. You are the Solomon of the soul. Shatter the army of stars, as only sunshine can do. Walk into the fire like Abraham, purified and cheerful. Drink the water of eternal life, like Hitter, who lives forever. Walk away from the corrupt. Be free of senseless allures. Your origin is noble. Your nature, awesome. Invenerable in spirit, your beauty comes from within. You belong to the majestic, the ray from the light of God. What have you seen of your own still concealed beauty? One of these days at dawn, you will rise from within yourself like a sun. It's a shame that you're so hidden, like a moon under a cloud. Clear the corporeal clouds. Reveal the face of the moon. No mind has such a brilliant ruby. The world has no other soul like yours. In this world, everything diminishes, but you are the soul enchanting soul. How happy is pure gold when it enters the fire, as it may practice its artistry and show the real value of the fire. Don't run away, sister, brother, from the flames. What will happen should you be put to the test? By God, it will not burn you, child of ancient Abraham. It will only brighten your golden face. If sugar could speak, what sweet words it would utter. Play the flute of felicity. You, yourself, are the melody.
Though you're hidden like a moon under a cloud of your own, one of these days at dawn, you'll rise from yourself like a sun and shatter the stars as only sunshine can do. Don't run away from the fire, child of ancient Abraham. Your beauty comes from within. Pure gold delights in the flames. Light upon light, they brighten your golden face. If sugar could speak, what sweet words it would say. This body is a reed flute, and you, my soul, are the melody. Though you're hidden like a moon under a cloud of your own, one of these days at dawn, you'll rise from yourself like a sun and shatter the stars as only sunshine can do. Don't run away from the fire, child of ancient Abraham. Your beauty comes from within. Pure gold delights in the flames. Light upon light, they brighten your golden face. If sugar could speak, what sweet words it would say. This body is a reed flute, and you, my soul, are the melody.
Get ready, the drunkards are coming. This was inspired by Shams Tabrizi, who was the master teacher of Rumi. Little by little, the bands of drunkards are coming. Little by little, the wine adorers are coming. The heart-healing ones are on the way, skipping and dancing. The rosy-cheeked are coming down from the rose gardens. Little by little, this world of being and non-being, the non-beings are being gone, and the rare beings are coming. Loads of gold, or better yet, the gold mines themselves, are being given to the destitute. The weak and tired ones from the meadows of love are returning, vital and in the best of health. The souls of the pure of heart, like beams of light from the sun, are coming down from the sublime heights to these lowlands. Joyous is the garden from which, in winter, fresh fruits of summer are brought in for Mary. Tenderness and grace is their origin, and so too their destination. From fragrant orchards, they are coming toward fragrant orchards.
Little by little, the bands of drunkards are coming. Little by little, the heart-healing ones are on the way. The exhausted ones from the meadows of love, strong and in the best of health, are returning. Loads of gold, and the gold mines themselves are being bestowed on the poorest of the poor. The souls of the pure of heart are streaming down like beams from an invisible sun. Little by little, the rosy-cheeked are coming down from the rose gardens and orchards of love. Little by little, the bands of drunkards are coming. Little by little, the heart-healing ones are on the way. Little by little, the non-beings are being gone. And little by little, the true beings are coming. Joyous is the garden of winter to where the fresh fruit of summer are brought for Blessed Mary. And little by little, friends receive their share of the ripened fruit of remembering. Little by little, little by little, little by little by little. Little by little, little by little, little by little by little.
we've come to the part of the soul sessions, we've come to that part where we give from this overflow of energy and pure light, and we send it out to others. So we just take a moment to bring to your heart's mind all those you are aware of who are in need of body, mind, and spirit healing. Some mental energy, some energy we can send their way to help lift them, move them through a challenging time. So just take a moment and bring them into your consciousness. See them in your third eye region. Bring them in to your consciousness or into your heart's mind. Bring them the consciousness of the third eye region or here. And wherever you see them, fill them with light. Imagine that they are pure vessels of light, like a pillar of light. And then take a deep breath in and expand that light out beyond the body of the person you are bringing into this light. And bring yourself in there as well. Allow yourself to be healed. Fill yourself with light. One of my favorite healing affirmations is from Paramahansa Yogananda, and it's, I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I live in this light. Divine spirit fills me within and without. My body cells are whole and perfect. I am completely well, for thy infinite perfection is in me. So we're going to pray to the universal spirit. We're going to do an abbreviated version of this. When we start to meet live and live stream, we'll do this together and it'll take a few minutes longer. But for our purposes today, can please repeat after me. O infinite divine beloved, thou art in me, thou art in all. Manifest thy healing presence in their bodies. We're going to rub our hands together. This is also a healing service prayer done by Self-Realization Fellowship, created by Paramahansa Yogananda many moons ago. And we're raising the vibration, putting it into our hands. We're going to raise our hands above our heads and chant Om for the body. Om. O infinite divine beloved, thou art in me, thou art in all. Manifest thy healing presence in their minds. And they suggest we roll our hands together like this. I like to say, it's one of the first things we might have learned how to do when we were a little kid, the patty cake thing. There was way more to it than that. Remembering that you are made of condensed electricity, trillions of cells filled with light. We're just harnessing that energy, harnessing the energy, that cosmic energy, pulling it into our bodies and directing it through the antenna of our hands. Now we're going to raise our hands above our heads and chant Om for the mind. Om. When you're chanting Om, one of the things I like to do is imagine that the trillions of cells, they all have little mouths that are chanting Om at the same time. You can hear that resounding. Let it fill your body cavity with joy. Let it reverberate through your body cavity, waking everything that is love and light and joy. Love and light and joy. O infinite divine beloved, thou art in me, thou art in all. Manifest thy healing presence in their souls. We're going to rub our hands together. Feeling that energy. Feeling it flow. Feeling the joy. Joy, joy, joy. Light, light, light. Health, perfect health. Sparking the soul to grow out that joy from the sacred center of these beings of light we're sending healing to. Let us chant Om for the soul. Om. And let's send one more great big Om for world peace, harmony, and love. While we're at it, we're going to send one more great big Om wave of healing light to all of our healthcare professionals right now who are working overtime, and all the people stocking shelves in the grocery stores and serving up food that we could pick up from restaurants, and whomever you are aware of who's been a hero in your world during this time of challenge and trouble. And for those we know by name and those we just know by heart because we can feel them, we want to say thank you, and let's send them a burst of healing energy and the energy of gratitude for all that so many are doing to help all of us through this very challenging time on our planet. Sparking the love and the deep, humble gratitude for all those people who are doing these things that once seemed really small. Maybe they're never small. This divine realization for that, the heroes, all the teachers who are teaching remotely, people helping people learn how to do these things remotely, everything that is making a difference in allowing you to feel the connection to source, whether it's your sacred center, and to each other, and to make sure that we can maintain a level of security and comfort, knowing that we're not alone. We are all together always. So let's send an Om, a wave of Om out to the heroes of this pandemic, those who are working nonstop to provide us safety. Let's say Om and health. Om.